Hey Justifiers on the Post 0611. Welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'm going to be playing another visual novel called Invisible Apartment. And so apparently this one you play as I guess a hacker or something. But so yeah, let's see what this is all about. Alright, so we find ourselves in one of the business districts of New Jessica. Oops. Business as usual. Customers are coming in during their lunch break. A well-dressed girl wearing sunglasses sits in the center of the cafe. She blends in perfectly with the crowd of office workers, with a both confident and sneaky smile on her face. She touches her coffee cup with her lips, barely reducing it by a drop. "Are we in yet?" she whispers to herself, barely moving her lips. We're connected through the cash desk software now, preparing to connect to the central authorities server through the link to the tax office. Through the link to her tax office, says a voice coming from her smart glasses. She sits like a rock, surrounded by chatting and laughing people. It's a busy place. For a moment there, it looks as if she really froze to a stone. Hold on. There's another user at the server. Run. Let's slowly exit the cafe through the main entrance. She takes a deep breath, slowly stands up from her table, and hits the exit. What are you doing? Run away! Shut up. At her way out, she manages to smile at the waiter. He smiles back. She exits the cafe and slowly walks down the street. At first glance, it might appear as if she forgot to breathe, or maybe she's holding her breath. In the distance, we see men in dark uniforms enter the cafe where she sat just a moment ago. She turns left at a corner. It seems as if she's walking faster, then even faster. Now she's running. Now she decides to run. At the park. You're safe now. Don't kill yourself. Meet Bunny. Sorry, we have a lot of data though. It better be worth it. Bunny just attempted to break into the servers of the Central Authority through hacking a POS, a cash desk software, which by default is permanently connected to the Central Authority's tax bureau as a way to prevent merchants from committing tax fraud. This is New Jessica. Free trade zone created around the central city of Old Jessica and the Central Authority. It's a buffer zone built to elevate trade with the outside world at the same time, preserve the culture of Jessica. This is the high-tech capital of a new generation, a generation set to reach out to the stars. Okay, so I'm guessing that's Bunny. Now she's cutting her hair. I've gone through the logs from earlier. They are very interesting. I just confirmed it. I wasn't alone on the Central Authority's server. Correct. Is that how I've been found out? What is it, an admin? Oh, that's Bunny. Negative. The person who you stumbled upon on the server was indeed the reason why you were found out, but in a different way than you think. Go on. The alarm was triggered because of the second person, but they followed your connection for some reason. There is no information on if and how the central authority proceeded with the other person. He or she disconnected before the tracking started. We are the only ones who have a record of the connection of the other person before they cleaned up and disconnected. Another hacker, you say? Can this be a coincidence? There's a chance of over 1,000,000 to 1 that you would stumble upon another hacker on the same system. Then an alarm would be triggered and the central authority would go after you and not them at the exact same time. Someone wanted me to be caught. Someone wanted me to be caught? Or did someone just want to reach out? Did they want to make a point? What? Was this just a sick prank? There is no way of answering that at this moment. Her mouth. Is someone else just playing around on the servers of the Central Authority? Is someone mad or just too good? Do we have enough data to track down the connection? We have enough to get to the first proxy through which the other hacker connected, but a remote connection is not possible. This will take some time. Get prepared. We're going to find the next access point to the proxy through which the other hacker connected. The city's just huge. Oh, who's this? Oh, that's Mask, I guess. What are you saying? You know it well. What are you saying? You know it well. This is where you grew up. Oh, on the contrary, the suburbs where I grew up are of course different from the center, or from the central. For 18 years, I dreamt of escaping the dull life I lived. Well, congratulations. Did you also dream of being homeless? Did you locate the source already? I'm narrowing it down. Please remain in the current perimeter I've marked on the map. Okay. Sooner or later I'll smash into something just looking at the map with my glasses. Yep, gonna fall on my nose. Follows Mask's lead for hours. They searched for proxies through which the connection was established one by one. I got it. Elaborate. It is strange though, it seems to lose the track in this location. Oh, I seem to lose the track in this location. How large is the area? 6 blocks. That can be anything. A hacked POS router, and apartments AI. Give me a list of all the systems you can find in the perimeter. I will go through them manually. Seriously? That's thousands of connected systems. Match all devices with their geolocation. And get me the city's residential database, please. Bunny goes through a huge list of all the devices connected to the network that Mask could find in the area where they lost track of the connection. 2,500, 2,502? Dang. I must be dehydrated. I cannot really say that I know how that feels. Are all apartments required to have a network connection? You already know the answer. They do according to city regulations. Well, I've been matching the list of connected systems you gave me with addresses. I noticed something. Do all apartments have an entry in the city's database? Again, according to city regulations. Okay. Anyway, you either didn't give me the whole database, or there is one address missing. How could you know that there's an address missing? I don't. I just went through 2,500 addresses, matching them to the the connected systems you gave me, and I noticed an inconsistency. The database you gave excuse me. The database you gave me seemed to skip one entry, and I see one connected device, residential terminal without any address assigned to it. An AI like me cannot make this kind of speculative deductions. Let's check out apartments 2500 and 2502 and see if we can find the connected device without an address near them. So when they arrive at apartment number 2501, I'm going to turn the music off. Hello, dear travelers. This is the house of 2501. It is uncommon to meet someone out here in the emptiness. Emptiness? House? You're in an apartment on the 42nd floor of a high-rise building in a busy part of New Jessica. Your voice comes from the emptiness that surrounds me. How did you find your way in the dark? It's already hacked badly. Yes. The AI is messed up. A mentally ill AI that should guard this place. Can you get us in? I already have. Open the door. How did you... This AI is easy to hack using a direct connection. Its intelligence is almost wiped out. That is the trade-off to hacking. So now we're invisible to the outside. Benny lays down on the couch in the middle of the room. She's exhausted from the search. Nice couch. You should not fall asleep here. Are you listening? Hey! She falls asleep. When she wakes up, it's already evening and nothing's changed. She's lying on a couch in the middle of an apartment, which according to any record doesn't exist. Oh, sorry guys, I sneezed and now my nose is running. Although it might be a concern for someone to stay at a place they broke into, Bunny is calm. She realizes that this place is not on the radar of the city's officials, so she doesn't expect them here. Look at her just sleeping. Does this place even have an owner? According to the records, there is no one owning this apartment. I know. I mean, the person who went through the trouble to make this place invisible. We'll backtrack the connection through the apartment's AI first thing in the morning. Run the preparations. We'll be geo-tracking again. I walk on the edge, a step here, a step there, and make a decision not to step into the abyss. If I step off the edge, I will drop like a rock, or will I drop like a rock, or will this world forego its laws, and I will fly like a bird. Wishful thinking. The only thing that excites me while I balance is that I myself make the decision to stay alive each and every moment. No one can take this away from me, and no one can influence me at that very moment. I go to the rooftop and walk on the edge to experience the freedom of choice. If I decide to make a step into thin air and end it all, then it was most certainly my and only my decision, however foolish it might have been. Here we go. Do we have a lead? As usual, I can backtrack the connection to the next proxy. To the next proxy? I wonder for how long we'll continue like this until we hit a dead end. You're being pessimistic today. This is not like you. I've been thinking. We might have a better chance of meeting the hacker who's behind this if we stay at the hacked apartment. That's quite dangerous. On one hand, the hacker might indeed want to use the apartment as a safe house at one point, On the other hand, it might be found by the authorities the same way we found it. I know. It's a double-edged sword. If the authorities come marching in, we'll just pretend we're squatters and who don't know anything. The door was open. Duh. The authorities are one thing, but you cannot predict the reactions of the person who is using the apartment as a proxy. You're on someone's turf. Although you may have a romantic image of the other hacker, he might not be a giggly teen like you. Oh, shut up. Go to hell. Hell is a human construct. Should I stop the search? Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Did I ever tell you how much I like you, Smart Mask? I shall continue tracing the route of the connection. Please follow the map. Oh, by the way. Yes? You won't... Oh, you will not wipe out my memory if the Central Authority found you, right? I thought you had an escape plan. Wouldn't you upload yourself somewhere else? Please promise you wait for the upload to finish. I promise. This is quite important to you. Is the difference between living and dying not important to humans? Sorry. They're one of the awakened AIs after all. This is it. The hospital? You're sure we're at the right place? 99.7839% sure. Better than me, even when I'm confident. Interesting. It's a sleeper. Sleepers are people who are ill, but there isn't a cure for them at the present time. They are held in an artificial coma and their bodies in hibernation in what is called a sleeper cell. So the connection came from this sleeper cell's computer. Now that we know that this is the next proxy, what will you do? Pretend you are a nurse? Oh, pretend you are a nurse? No clue yet. But we need to connect to it. Just a moment. I'll go through its terminals settings, and you try accessing the hospital's network. Bunny looks around and approaches the cell's terminal. We might set off an alarm. I'm prepared. Then she hears something. She takes a step back from the terminal and looks around but doesn't see anyone. I'm gonna hack the sleeper cell's terminal as fast as I can. This needs to go fast. As Bunny connects to the sleeper cell terminal, the person inside the sleeper cell twitches. Not good. Oh no. Screenshot for help. Struggle to break free on your own. Let me go. Let go! You know, without clothes, I'm all ugly. I look like a boy. I agree. Shut up. As if that's why I'm holding you. Now tell me why you were hacking the sleeper cell terminal. Let me go. I work here. Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Why were you hacking the supercell terminal? Let me go and I'll tell you. I'll take your smart mask and give it back to you once you tell me everything. No, not my mask. I'm starting my upload now. No, please don't leave me alone. I'll get you back. Please stay for a moment. I'll tell you everything, but promise that you'll give me back my smart mask. It's a deal then. I'm tracking a connection. What kind? Another hacker. Why? Why are you tracking another hacker? Because I'm all alone? What do you want to hear? There are a lot of hackers out there. Why this one? You changed your hair. Bunny freezes. Okay. Yeah? Which color was it before? Pink. I've seen the footage of you from the business cafe. I don't want to go to prison. Why are you tracking this one hacker? I've encountered him at a certain server. You're connecting to the servers of the Central Authority from the cafe, right? I see. But why this sleeper cell? This is a proxy. A proxy? The supercell's terminal is where the connection came from. The young man looks at the supercell surprised. So I assume that the hacker is using these terminals as proxies. I just wanted to get the information on the next proxy. I'm not interested in the supercells, I swear. Excuse me. Bring me to the last proxy. You shouldn't even touch the supercell equipment. There goes my hideout, Bunny thinks to herself. If you show me the previous proxy, then we'll move closer to when I give you back your mask. Okay. What's your name? Nobody? Don't I deserve to know your name? No, you don't. I'll take you to the previous proxy. I'll do that, okay? Call me Bunny. Bunny takes the man to the hideout she just acquired. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a quick save here. And I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'll go ahead and finish this up. I see, so the apartment's terminal has been hacked. Yes. Oh, and it's a nice place too. When will I get my mask? Bunny, listen. You promised to give it back. Listen. What you're doing here is dangerous. Give me all the data you have and we'll figure this out together, okay? You have only demands. And you're a kid. I'll do my best, okay? If I wanted you to be arrested, then you'd already be in jail. But there's another way to handle this. Should I be your cheap informant? I want you to stop balancing on the edge. Bunny gives the man a memory card. Here is your mask. Hey, nice to be home again. Thank you. Now promise me that you won't try to hack the supercell terminal again. Yes, I promise. Don't do anything stupid, okay? I'll help you. How? You don't know anything about me. Bunny, I'll help you, okay? Trust me. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I can't have you destroy yourself. Why do you care? Besides, you didn't even tell me your name. Neither did you. Or did your parents name you after a cartoon character? It's Alex. Let's meet here tomorrow. Is that a yes? I'll be here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. If you really care about me, then please leave now. After Alex leaves, Bunny runs out onto the street and heads to the park. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm gonna save here as well. And we will continue, Invisible Apart.
I know you're a monster.